everyone, welcome to our class today. My name is Christine. Today's session will be a strength and balance class. So we're going to do exercises that will strengthen and tone our muscle, as well as some balance exercises that will improve our flexibility, prevent us from getting injuries, and really make us feel much stronger. Balance is really key with all movement that you do, and that of course stems from our core. So we want to really build a long and strong muscle tone in our core. So let's get started. What I'd like you to do is sit today all the way back in your chair, because I want to get a sense that you know when you're leaning back how you're sitting versus when you're sitting up tall how you're sitting. So I want to make sure your feet, you want to have your shoes on, your feet are nice and flat, and don't crunch up your toes in your shoes, kind of like spread them out. And again, focus. Let's take a second and just close our eyes. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. Let's do that again. Deep breath in through the nose. Deep exhale out through the mouth. And just kind of clear that head. Now again, keep those abdominal muscles firm. You want to gradually open your eyes and sit up nice and tall in the chair. And remember, I always talk about not being too low in your chair. So you're better off sitting on a flat surface chair or something with a firmer cushion or book underneath you. Because again, you don't want to be down in the hips, you want to be tall. So now I just kind of want to bring my right arm forward, then my left arm forward. And I'm breathing normally. I'm not tensing my shoulders. I'm stretching and I'm reaching. Let's do that 2 more. 1 and 2. Now let's take it to the side. And today we're doing a gentle warm-up just to get blood flowing through our muscles before we get into our harder strengthening exercises. 2 and 1. Now let's take a nice big stretch up and over. And again, you don't want to rush this. You want to think of scooping the arms forward. Now look at my chest. I'm not sitting down. I'm nice and tall and opening. And today I'm going to talk a lot about form, so we really have our body placement, so we're feeling those movements in the right muscles. Let's do that twice more. Inhale and exhale. Really get a firm stretch once more. Up and open all the way. Excellent. Now we kind of want to just lift our shoulders side to side, up. Let's take 2 of those and 1. Now we want to extend our heels forward, so our heels are digging into the floor. Our feet are flexed. So see how you can see the soles of my feet? My arms are out. Now I'm just going to take a nice little turn to the right. Let that head follow. Come around center. Again, exhale. Let your head follow, hold. Come around center. Do that again. Twist slowly. Look to the side. Stay. Coming around again. Twisting to the side. Stay. And come around. Excellent. Now my feet are flat, and I'm just going to reach my right arm up and just let that left arm hang. A deep breath in and exhale. I'm melting into that stretch. Hold again, our rule, 10 seconds at least holding these stretches, breathing. Release that arm down. Now other side, nice reach with energy to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Just let's sink into it and breathe. Hold it there, right there, just stay. And take it down. Now again, just a little bit of movement, tapping our heels forward. Again, sitting nice and tall, gentle bicep curls. Exhale, remember it's always X for exertion. You're breathing out and inhale on the release of that contraction. Shoulders are back. Let's take 4, 3, tighten the stomach, 2, and 1, right there. Now kind of shake it out and tap those feet. Now a little run in place just to get those legs moving. Let's separate our feet out and squeeze them together. And again, focus on those core muscles, opening those legs, take them together twice more. Open slow and together once more. Open slow, hold and together. Excellent job. Now this time let's bring our body forward and we reach up. And it's really important to get that flexion in that lower back. So it's not only for stretching, when we pull in our stomach, we want to really use it for support. So we want to inhale, release right there. Exhale, lift. Let's take that twice more. Inhale, release, stay down, hold. Exhale, lift. Let's do that 1 more time. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift. Excellent. Now open those arms side And again, we just want to do little arm circles, getting those arms working. 5, 4, 3, 2, and reverse. Straight back. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold. Let's flex and point. So it's up and down. Remember, no tension in the shoulders. The shoulders are down away from the neck. We're going to do 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring those arms forward. Make a fist and release. And it's important, even though you're thinking, my fingers, why am I doing this? It's because you want to get circulation and blood flow. You'd be surprised in the hands by not using them. If you're sitting all day and not grabbing or doing anything, the muscles are getting weak. So you just even want to do these exercises first thing in the morning just to get the blood through those fingers. Especially if you have any issues with muscle stiffness, arthritis, anything like that, you want to make sure you're moving those joints. So let's turn them. So we're opening our palms right here. Make a fist and release. So you should feel as you're doing this some tingling in those hands. Let's do 3, 2, 1. Shake them out. Very good right there. Now let's take our feet apart and we're slowly going to bring our arms side. Now what I want to do is I want to tap that right hand, open my chest. Exhale, center. So see how my head follows and my torso turns as I tighten my stomach. Twist, twist. I have 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now bring it all the way down. Just let those arms kind of dangle at your sides. Excellent. Come up. Now shoulder rotations. 3, 2, and 1. Now let's bring our legs together and we're going to get into our strength exercises. So what we traditionally do is we want to work in a sequence. So we want to start with our largest muscle groups first, which will be our legs and back. So we're going to start with those. First exercise on our leg, I want to take our right foot forward, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to place my hands at my sides, and I would like to do bending the knee up to the chest, stretching it out, opening it right, and then release it down. So we're going to lift, flex, in, side, and down. Now let's go over this a little bit before we go into a sequence of repetitions. If you cannot lift your leg, that is fine. I'm going to show you a modified version first, and then I'm going to show you the regular exercise. So modified version, see how my heel is on the floor, I stretch it out, I open it side, I take it in. So modified right there. Now, if you can, I want you to try, challenge yourself, even if you can do one part of it, try to lift that leg up, stretch it out, open it side, and release it down. So this is the exhale, remember? Open, in, and down. So we're doing that quad, inner thigh, hip flexor, release. Up, so this is quad and hamstring right there. Hip flexor, adductor, inner and outer thigh. So we're getting 3 exercises in one right here and out. Now what I would like to do, take a rest for a second, shake it out. I want to add the balance component with that. So if you're able to do this, you can either extend one arm, or if you're really strong, I'd like you to take both arms and think like you're pushing on an imaginary bar. So you're sitting tall, using my core, I'm not sinking, I'm extending, I'm opening, and I'm lowering it. So it's 3 parts slow, squeeze, out, and down. Now remember, exhale, sit tall, open, 2 more. In, remember, you can do this along the floor if that's easier for you. 1 more, open, and down. Excellent job. Just bring that leg out. Widen that stance. So you kind of want to reach. So see, I'm pushing on my thigh right here, on my right thigh. My left arm is up. Inhale and exhale. Melt into that stretch. Drop that head. Hang a little bit lower. Stay right there. Bring it down slow. Excellent. Now bring it in. Let's just kind of shake out those legs a little bit. Tap them out. Now let's review the left side. So remember, let's go back to our posture. We don't want to have our chest sinking down. Think of your chest lifting up right there. Tight stomach. So think like you would be a singer. They're always letting that energy out. You don't want to hold it in. You want to let it out right there. Now let's take our left foot out. Now to review, beginner exercise is dragging along the floor, opening along the floor, bring it in. Now see my right knee, I don't want to do anything with it. It's nice and flat on the floor. So I'm bringing it in, open, one more slow rep, in, open, and center. Now, if you can be with me on the full exercise, I want to lift that foot, extend, open again, exhale, feel that core, in. Now let's take a rest for a second so we can add balance. If you can do this, remember it can be one arm even, but try to get both arms nice and strong, chest lifted, so bring it into the chest, extend it, open, and down. I'm into the chest, tight core, open, and down. Again, up, in, open, and down. Again, up, squeeze those abdominals, open, two more. One, open, again, two, open, and relax. Great job on that. Now extend that left foot with a lot of energy. We're flexing it. Place that left elbow, relax that head. Now nice deep stretch. Inhale and exhale. Sink into that stretch. Really feel that full release right there. Hold. 4, 3, 2. Let's take it up slow. Now tap those legs out a little bit. Now let's work on our back flexion. So about 2 inches apart, not way out, about 2 inches. Palms are facing my center. So what I want to do is I want to come out to a nice long flat back, lower my arms, sit nice and straight so my abs are tight. It's a flat back. I'm not. Now let me just show you because it's important to visualize the wrong way versus the right way. The wrong way is I'm dropping my whole body, then I'm bringing my arms up. You want to be as fluid as possible with this movement. So it's out. Really feel that energy forward. Lift that chest, release those arms. So fluid energy, head nice and long, hold, lower the arms, and lift. Do that again. Reach with that back, not with that chest, with that lower back. Arms down, sit up straight. Let's do 4. Reach slow, right there, hold, lift, and down. Keep your feet completely flat. So these are easy exercises to do. What's important is doing them correctly and down. 2 more. Reach, stay really tall, lift that chest, and lower those arms. 1 more. Reach, nice and long, hold, stay right there, lift that chest, come down. Excellent. Now we want to widen. This time we want to widen our stance, and we're just going to get a little side bend, come center, open, close. We're only going to the right. Now take that picture here. Don't turn that elbow side. We're reaching with that oblique. We're returning it center. 4 and center. 3 and center. 2, once more. 1 and lift. Now other side. Left and center. And again, feel those abs. Everyone has a different range of motion. So if you can only go here, that's okay. But see how I want to get that bend in that oblique? Or you can do it like me, all the way down and up. Now notice how I'm keeping my head in alignment with my neck. I'm not craning it back. It's nice and straight. I have 4 more. Exhale, 1 and lift. 2 and lift. 3, I have 1 more. 4 and lift. Excellent. So hands above the thighs, lean forward, relax that head. Now contract deep into that stretch. Release that chest out again. Deep into that contraction, hold, stay, and release. 1 more time. Contract back, hold, stay, and stretch it out. Excellent job. Now bring those feet together. Let's kind of shake out those arms a little bit. Now what I want to move on to is our upper back and chest. So upper back, what I'd like to do is think a lot of times, if you've ever been in a gym, the pull down bar, that's called the lat pull down. We want to simulate that movement. So you want to keep those hands open though. Now your feet are together. I want you to pull to your back and release down. Exhale. Now the same thing, if your range of motion is only here, that's okay, but you need to push those shoulder blades together, or you're nice and high. Exhale. So get this movement. Now, if you'd like to add balance, I want you to flex that foot out, take it down. Flex, release. So take your time on that, feeling those abs. Flex, chest is lifted. Out and down. Now remember, if that's too much, just work to where your ability is, range of motion, either a little lower, a little higher. Squeeze that back. Or take that stretch with that leg again. Out, I have 4 more. 4, nice and slow. 3, 2, and 1. Now cross that right arm over the left and kind of hug yourself. Turn to the side. Relax that neck. Just breathe. Hold it there. Stay. Now switch to your left arm over the right. Turn. Release that neck. Hold it there. Just stretch. Stay. And come center. Now let us go on to our chest. So what I'd like to do is have those hands chest level. So not too high, right at the chest. Now I just want you to do a full push and a full press. Exhale, inhale. Now push with that chest, take it in, out and in. Now with this for balance, we're gonna lift the right leg, hold, release, left leg. Tighten those abs, bring it down. Now see how my full foot goes flat and I'm sitting tall right there. Push, nice and strong. Exhale, I have 4 more repetitions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now lower those arms, kind of let them swing out. And then your head, I just want you to gently tilt it over to the left. Keep those shoulders back, stay there. Center, and take the head to the right, shoulder down. Excellent. Now this time we want to go to a balance exercise. So sit back all the way in your chair as far as you can. Now what I want you to do is I want you to extend your right leg about 2 inches off the floor, then extend the left leg. Now my arms are here. See by tightening your stomach, if you can bring your back away from the chair, then you sink back. Now if that's too much, the legs can remain on the floor, but tighten your stomach, sit up away from the back of the chair, then contract. So I'm going to show level 1 first. My feet are flexed. I'm reaching with that chest and I'm dropping back. Now those of you that can, I would like you to try this with me. Right here, my legs are up, lift through that chest, sink back into the chair again. Exhale, stay tall, the head is long, sink back. Now if you can only do a couple with the legs up, that's fine, you can lower them, but keep the movement going so it's really solid. And back, let's do 4. 1, and bring it back again. 2, if you have to lower your legs, that's okay, but keep that body moving forward. 3, I have 1 more. 4, and relax. Excellent job. Just kind of shake out those legs right there and hold. Now this one may be a little harder for some, so I'm going to show you a modification. I want you to bring your right leg on top of your left leg. If that is too much, there's always another way. You'll cross it at your ankle like this. So you'll decide which position is better. So you're either going to cross it at your ankle now, or you're going to lift it above the knee. Don't rest it on the knee. So now your arms are side. You're just going to hang. We're getting a nice stretch. Inhale and exhale. Just drop that chest. Relax that head. Now we want to add an exercise here. So I'm going to show the full version first, then I'll show it with the leg crossed at the ankle. So I'd like you to place your right hand out to the side, your left hand behind your head. Now all you're going to do is you're going to bend that knee, get a little rotation balance, and push it out. So this is an exhale, let the head follow, and an inhale. So see, I'm turning my torso, tightening my abs. Okay, so take a rest while I show the modification. If you're here, you're just going to squeeze it in and turn. See, you can still do it, only the leg is not as high, and that may be better for some of you. If you can, by all means, try to do it with me all the way up, and use this hand as a guide, like an imaginary bar. So we're exhaling in, inhale, release. Again, exhale in, inhale, release. Keep that going. Exhale in, and release. I have 4. 4, 3, keep turning it. 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's lower that arm. Now keep that leg crossed. Inhale and exhale. Just feel a melt into that stretch right there. Come down. Now lower it, and very slowly, if it's crossed like this, just gently uncross it, and then kind of let that leg just shake out. Now let's go on to our left side. So remember, if that was too much, you're gonna cross here, and then we're turning with our right side. And again, don't relax the stomach. Feel like someone's poking you in the belly button and it's pulling in towards your lower back. If you can, try it with me all the way up, but never let the leg rest on the knee. It's always gonna be above the knee, always. So we're here, we're taking it across, and we're releasing it. We're exhaling and inhaling. Get that nice rotation, and then that release. Rotation and release. Now keep that going. I'm going to show the modified. For those of you that are not doing the lifted leg, this is the modified and open. So we're still bending and letting that head follow. Now let's do 5 more. I'll go back to the full repetition. 1, 2, let the head follow. 3, 4, so you're balancing the center, and 5. Now lower it down, and then just kind of stretch to the side. Inhale, and remember, just let that body go, melt into that stretch. Excellent. Come up, bring it down. Now we want to uncross it, and kind of just let everything shake out, get that blood flowing again. Now we want to go into another balance exercise before we go on with our upper body strength. So what I'd like to do, the right arm over the head. Now what you're going to do is you're going to extend that left leg out, then you're going to bring it down. So it's opposite arm, opposite leg. Lift and release. Now remember, if you cannot lift and balance, what I'd like you to do is just stretch that leg, hold it there, and your key should be not moving the torso. The torso is solid. As you balance, take it down. Exhale, inhale. So let me really hear you breathe. Blow it out and inhale. So exhale on the exertion, which is the lift. Inhale on that release. Let's do 4, 3, sit up really tall. 2, I have 1 more. 1, and rest. Excellent. Let's just kind of bend forward a little bit, relax the arms, relax the back. Now let's move on to our shoulders and our arms. So our shoulders, what I'd like to do today is make a little fist. Don't clench it too tightly, just make it in a fist position. I want you to open. So we're working our rotator on those shoulders back and forth. A lot of people always have issues with those rotator muscles. So you want to make sure, this is a very simple movement, but it really gets deep into that rotator and makes it stronger. Exhale right there. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Now what I want to do is just extend those arms out, and we're just going to do a lateral raise. Up and down. Up and down. Again, lateral lift. Same thing. Lateral lift. I have 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more. And 5. Now kind of just roll those shoulders, shake them out right there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to work our biceps and triceps as simultaneously. So how are we going to do that? We're going to bring our arms side and open our fingers. Now what I want to do is push out to a tricep, up to a bicep, out to a tricep, up to a bicep, and lift. Now the challenge is to release that leg, take it down, out and up. So we're balancing and closing. Exhale, lift. Press, tighten that core. Press, tighten that core. I have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Let's just kind of go back, sink into it, drop that head. Now come nice and strong, sit tall out of that torso. Inhale and exhale. Just let yourself melt, release that head. Go an inch lower. Up, same thing. Inhale and exhale over. Excellent job right there. Now let's take our arm at an angle, open those legs and look up towards that right hand. Inhale and hang a little bit lower, just stretch. Now slowly, it's like a plane. We're letting that wing go to the other side. Look up, inhale, and exhale, hang lower. Remember, don't bounce, just look up to that hand, hold. Now gradually return it to center. The feet are together, posture, we're really tall. Think of that string lifting us up, opening those shoulders. Back 2 more times. Rotate once more. And 2. Great job. Now let's take a nice deep breath, lifting, filling up with that oxygen, and exhale. Now I really want to hear that breath, deep breath. All the way up, all the way out. Once more, inhale, fill it up, and exhale. Excellent job today. We really worked hard on our strength and balance. Just remember to hydrate, drink enough water, and I really look forward to our next session. Stay strong.